the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
ThaBoxingvoice.com live here with Ben Davis. Talk to us, man. Obviously, Tyson Fury put on the performance that you wanted. He got the rounds according to his fathers. This was all part of the plan. You're the trainer. Tell us how you see things.
100%. It was vital to get the rounds in, especially leading into a big fight that, you know, is on the final verges of being made with Deontay. So the rounds were vital, vital, vital. I said a few times going into the fight I wanted Tyson to go through the rounds, go through the gears as the rounds went on, and that's exactly what he done. To be honest, I didn't want Pianetta to be caught cold and, you know, not have the opportunity to get those rounds in that, like I say, were vital. So I'm very happy with the performance. Tyson boxed to instructions. So yeah, I'm very happy.
Now, you said the rounds were vital, and he did that. Was there any flaws you've seen in his game? Anything that you wish he could have corrected, or you will go back and correct?
You can always, I'm a perfectionist, so, you know, you're always going to be critical. But to be honest, to go from where he was to where he is now, it's took 8 months, 9 months of solid training. You know, he's fatigued, he's tired, and there's niggles and injuries, like there will be, going through that intensity for that long. So I'm looking forward to giving him a good rest and looking forward to seeing a fresh Tyson Fury at the start of next camp after a good rest.
Now, you say he's tired, but he came in here after the fight and did a couple of more rounds of pad work, even did some stretching. I mean, this is definitely not something that we see typically. Did he not get enough in the fight?
Not tired as in he was struggling to do the rounds. I mean, his body's tired, he's fatigued, he's gone through so much in training camp for so long, mentally tiring. I was pleased with what we've seen there, but you'll be looking at another 50% on top of Tyson with a good rest now, and another training camp behind him, but a good rest now is vital.
Now, obviously, you're the trainer. He has been vocal in the media, even today with me in my interview, stating that, you know, he would have liked the 4 fights. As the trainer, do you concur? Would you have liked the 4 fights, or, you know, is this version of Fury good enough the way that his father feels? His father said that performance beats Wilder all day.
Well, if you look at Tyson's previous performances, when you look at the Joey Abraham performance, it wasn't enough to beat Chisora. Look what happened when he boxed Chisora. The Hammer performance wasn't enough to beat Klitschko, but we all know what happened when he stepped in with Klitschko. I'm going to be honest with you now, that fight's done. I told him don't take that fight with Deontay. I told him I wanted our relationship and wanted to have a few more fights and get the rest of this year out, to go through the plan that we set out together. But he said to me, look, I've got to, you know, save face of British boxing, and you know, those were his words to me, and he asked me if I'd stick by his side with that. I said yes, but I'll be honest with you, I did want another 1 or 2 fights like the plan was, but it is what it is. He said to me that, you know, like I say, he feels he needs to save the face of British boxing, but then again, Tyson definitely has enough to, and the capabilities and the skill set to beat Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, though, is the most dangerous fight in world boxing at any weight, because you can be 11 rounds, 2 minutes and 45 seconds up, and 1 shot can finish the fight, and he hasn't got to hit you flush. I've seen him hit people on the forehead and drop them. He's a massive puncher, a real dangerous fight, but Tyson Fury has the biggest balls in boxing and a fantastic skill set that just does not suit Deontay Wilder at all.
Is he just one of those fighters that rises to the occasion? Because we see fighters that post-fight, they say, oh, yeah, I couldn't get up for this guy because it wasn't the level of opposition. But then we see him in there with a Vladimir, and he performs top shape. Is that just him and his mentality, his persona?
It is. It can be a strength, it can be a weakness. But somebody just said to me, you know, he's a lot better than leading into the Sefton Safari fight. But no. Because he had a good training camp, the right training camp. It was just the opponent didn't demand any respect from Tyson, and he didn't get Tyson's respect, whereas Pianetta demanded respect just because his toughness and durability anyway, his experience, 6'5", 18 stone, southpaw. You know, that alone demands respect. So you see a different Tyson, like you say, he raises to what's in front of him, but he also drops to what's in front of him as well. So it can be a strength and it can be a weakness, but when it comes into the big fights, it's definitely a strength.
So I want to talk about you, obviously, your accolades. Where did you come from, and why are you so young? Like, how is Tyson putting his career in your hands when you look younger than him? How could you be teaching him, and how have you learned? How did you get here? How did you become the Gypsy King's trainer?
I worked with Billy Joe Saunders since 2012, and I was lucky enough to spend a lot of time around a lot of top trainers, picking up a lot of experience that probably equals up to the amount of 25, 30 years of experience, you know, because I've been around some top trainers, lots of different top trainers, and you know, I've been involved behind the scenes for many years now, and you know, I've worked with Billy Joe for a long time, and I still do bits of work with Billy Joe. I started working with Tyson he come over for a training camp with me and Billy Joe, and within a couple of days he asked me about the job. I said to him to take his time and see how things go, and we started to work together full time in October, and here we are today.
So how do you feel about the relationship, the union?
Good. Tonight was a vital time for me in our relationship, because I needed to know he could box to instructions. So I set him a game plan to make sure he took his time, got the rounds in, and boxed to instructions, and he did that, so I'm very happy with it.
How do you guys, I guess, maintain a level of respect, again, because of your age and the fact that he is the fighter? How do you maintain that level of respect? How does, like you said, he followed your instructions and you wanted to see that. How is it that he is not, you know?
Because we have that respect, we have similar morals as well. We can have a laugh, which it helps him, but he also knows that when it's business, and I wouldn't be here if he didn't listen to what I had to say and didn't follow instructions. So, you know, we both have the faith and trust in each other, and our relationship works.
You must be into.
Last question. Even though you said that you did want those other two, this is going to be your signature win. If you get it, it probably changes your life as a trainer. Do you agree with that?
It does, yeah, but I don't focus on myself. It's all about the fighters. The fighters are the one that gets in there under the lights and do the job. So, you know, I'll put the same focus into somebody that wasn't televised on a small hall show as I do that began into a big fight like that. There's no difference between that. If I put my name to something, I'm going to give my best to it. So, it's.
I know I said that was last, but just obviously he lost so much weight. I just want to know: do you do the diet plan, or just training?
He has Greg, his nutritionist, Greg Marriott, is his nutritionist. Done a fantastic job. He's got a strength and conditioner called Christian Blacklock, and we all work as a team. We've got a fantastic team behind us, as well as his family, who give him fantastic support.
Perfect. Any social media at this time for the fans that
Yes, but I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
All right, Ben. Thank you so much.
No problem.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.